Good day. Today is Tuesday, September 25th, 2012. And if I have not got that date right, I'll be doing another take. Anyway, as many of you may know from watching my previous videos, I'm working on a Digi60 Film Festival submission, a short film about, in my case, it's centered about the period in history where women have the democratic rule. Women have the majority, the vast majority. So in my inbox today, I find an email from a group who is asking for my support for me to sign a petition to push back, I guess, the current Canadian government's subterfuge attempt to remove women's right to abortion. I'm not sure exactly beyond that. You could look it up perhaps. Anyway, so I'm thinking when I got that email, okay, so you're asking for me to support the government, to support pushing back on the government to keep the right of abortion intact. So that's a bit of a dilemma for me because I believe life begins at conception. I believe anybody who stops and thinks about it and studies the research knows life begins at conception. If you're, religious, you probably believe life begins at conception and the soul is attached to the body at that time. I mean, that's what I believe anyway. So then it becomes a matter of whether or not it's convenient or not to have this child. So, and there's other factors, perhaps health of the mother, and then in that case, I guess I would go along with perhaps a child could be aborted because the health of the mother is in jeopardy. But anyway, to move past that, there are some cases, I guess, where it would be acceptable for, but in the future, I would expect, this is getting back to my movie, all women would want to carry all children to term if it was at all possible because I believe it's also innately what a woman is a life giver, a bringer of life to the world. So, but I also know that if abortion is illegal, somewhere there's going to be people performing abortions, and then most likely the only people who can get access to them are the wealthy and the privileged. So it's kind of like, what do you do? How do you handle this? And I don't really want to go after the government saying they shouldn't do this, because perhaps they should do it in a different way. Maybe the law should be changed. Who knows what they're going to do with it? Maybe they would prohibit abortion, but maybe there'd be some other things come into play. Like, I don't know, they're going to provide more funding for those mothers who have children that they otherwise would have aborted. Anyway, big dilemma. Not sure what it would be like in the future, but I think in the future abortion wouldn't be an issue because if women had power in the future, had control in the future, they would set things up so that all children that are born had everything they need. Love to get your feedback on this one. Sure, let me know. Thank you. Have a good night.